Join me as I take on the challenge of creating my ultimate dream wallet setup for 2025. When it comes to personal finance and convenience, having a dream wallet setup is essential. It's not just about having a fancy wallet or a bunch of cool gadgets. A dream wallet setup is about having a system that makes managing your finances easy, secure, and accessible. It's about having a setup that helps you stay organized, save time, and achieve your financial goals. We've all been there, struggling with our current wallet setups. We've got cards and cash scattered all over the place, or we're stuck with a wallet that's too bulky or too small. We've got important documents and receipts crumpled up and disorganized. And let's not forget about the security concerns: lost or stolen wallets, identity theft, and fraud. It's a mess, and it's stressful, but that's not all. Another common issue people face is dealing with multiple wallets and accounts. We've got our physical wallet, our digital wallets, our budgeting apps, and our online accounts. It's hard to keep track of everything, and it's even harder to stay on top of our finances. And then there's the issue of accessibility. We need a wallet setup that can keep up with our fast-paced lifestyle, something that's easily accessible on the go. And if all that wasn't enough, we've also got the issue of technology. Our current wallet setups often lack the latest security features, like two-factor authentication, encryption, and biometric authentication. We need a wallet setup that can keep up with the latest advancements in technology and provide us with an added layer of security and protection. So, what does an ideal wallet setup look like? For starters, it's got to have a solid digital foundation. We're talking about digital wallets like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. These wallets allow us to make contactless payments, store our loyalty cards, and even make online purchases. But that's not all. We also need budgeting apps that can help us track our expenses, create a budget, and set financial goals. In addition to digital wallets and budgeting apps, we also need security measures in place. This includes two-factor authentication, encryption, and biometric authentication. We need a wallet setup that can protect our sensitive information and prevent fraud and identity theft. And let's not forget about accessibility. We need a wallet setup that's easily accessible on the go, something that can keep up with our fast-paced lifestyle. So, what's the ultimate wallet setup that combines all these features? Well, imagine a wallet setup that integrates digital wallets, budgeting apps, and security measures seamlessly. Imagine a wallet setup that's accessible on the go, allowing you to make payments, track your expenses, and stay on top of your finances anywhere, anytime. This dream wallet setup is a game changer. It's a setup that's designed to make your life easier, more convenient, and more secure. Join me as I take on the most epic cash and stuffing challenge of 2025 and see how much money I can pull out. Welcome back to my channel, where we're always looking for new ways to take control of our finances and build wealth. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to the Cash and Stuffing Challenge of 2025. A game-changing opportunity to transform your relationship with money and get on top of your cash management. We've all been there, living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressing about making ends meet, and feeling like we're drowning in debt. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break, but it's not impossible. The truth is, most of us struggle with budgeting and cash management because we're not equipped with the right tools and mindset. We get caught up in the daily grind and forget to take control of our finances, letting them control us instead. And before we know it, we're stuck in a rut, wondering how we got there and how to get out. The reality is, budgeting and cash management don't have to be complicated or boring. In fact, they can be incredibly empowering once you understand the concepts and develop healthy habits. But it requires commitment, discipline, and a willingness to learn and adapt. That's where the Cash and Stuffing Challenge comes in. It's a fun, engaging way to take hold of your finances and start building wealth. The Cash and Stuffing Challenge works on a simple premise. By tracking your income and expenses, identifying areas of waste, and making conscious financial decisions, you can free up more money in your budget to invest, save, or simply enjoy. It's not about depriving yourself of things you love or living an extreme frugal lifestyle. It's about being intentional with your money, creating a system that works for you, and celebrating your progress along the way. To succeed in the challenge, you'll need to set clear financial goals, track your spending, and allocate your income wisely. You'll also need to be patient, stay consistent, and be kind to yourself when you make mistakes. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. And to help you on your way, I'll be sharing tips, tools, and resources to make the process smoother and more enjoyable. I want to share a personal story that illustrates the power of the cash and stuffing challenge. Last year, I participated in the challenge myself, and it was a game changer. I was able to pay off a significant amount of debt, build an emergency fund, and start investing in my future. But what struck me most was the sense of control and confidence I gained over my finances. It was liberating, and it changed my relationship with money forever. One of the most impactful moments of my journey was when I realized I had accumulated over $1,000 in savings without even realizing it. It was a turning point for me, and it motivated me to keep pushing forward. I started to see the challenge not as a restriction, but as an opportunity to create a better financial future for myself. Join me as I try out this $1 and $5 cash stuffing trick to see if I can actually save thousands. So I recently stumbled upon this concept of cash stuffing, which is a budgeting method that really caught my attention. I've been experimenting with it, and I wanted to share with you how I've been using this $1 and $5 trick to save money. The truth is, many of us struggle with budgeting and saving. We know we should be setting aside a portion of our income, but somehow it just doesn't happen. We get bogged down in spreadsheets, apps, and complicated strategies that often fall short. I mean, how many of us have tried to track our expenses only to give up after a few weeks? Or how many of us have set up automatic transfers only to find ourselves dipping into our savings when unexpected expenses arise? I'm guilty of it too. I've tried budgeting apps, spreadsheets, and even the 50-30-20 rule, but nothing seemed to stick. I'd get frustrated and just give up, telling myself I'm not good at budgeting. But the thing is, budgeting shouldn't be complicated. It should be simple, easy to follow, and actually help us save. We often get caught up in the idea that we need to make more money to save more money, but that's not always the case. Sometimes, it's just about being mindful of our spending habits and making small changes to our daily routines. The $1 and $5 cash stuffing trick is one of those small changes that can add up to make a big difference, so here's how it works. I take a certain amount of cash out at the beginning of the week, and I separate it into envelopes labeled with different categories: groceries, entertainment, transportation, and so on. Then, I use only that cash to make purchases throughout the week. The key is to use the $1 and $5 bills to allocate specific amounts to each category. It's a tangible, visual way to see how much I have left in each category, and it's helped me stick to my budget. I remember when I first started using this trick, I was surprised at how much I was able to save. I was actually able to put away a few $100s in just a few weeks, which was a huge milestone for me. It was like I had stumbled upon a secret that no one else knew. And the best part is, it's not just about the amount I'm saving, it's about the habit I'm building. It's about being more mindful of my spending and making conscious decisions about where my money is going. There was this one time when I was able to save up for a big purchase that I'd been putting off for months. I was so proud of myself when I finally had enough cash to buy it. It was a great feeling knowing that I had earned it through my own discipline and patience. Using the $1 and $5 cash stuffing trick has been a game changer for me, and I think it could be for you too. It's a simple, easy to follow method that can help you build the habit of saving and transform your budgeting habits. Thanks for watching, and if you have any budgeting tips or tricks that have worked,